Levi once knocked out Hanj because of how bad she smelled. And Levi's favorite cleaner is actually Eren Yeager. And today, I'm finding the 17 craziest facts about Levi Ackerman. So, the first thing I did was pull up Google and look up facts about Levi Ackerman. But this introduced me to my first big problem. You see, the top articles for a Google search are always the most basic. They have the kind of stuff that everybody already knows. So, after 30 minutes of looking through these basic articles, I only found one thing that I didn't know: Levi's unique fighting style. You see, most of the scouts hold their blades the same way they would a hammer. This is called the hammer grip. Levi, on the other hand, has a completely different technique. He holds the blade normally in his left hand, but in his right hand, he actually reverses the sword, so he's holding it backwards, and the blade is facing behind him. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little weird, but 1, it looks dope, and 2, this allows him to use the unique circular fighting style that he's famously used against the Beast Titan. I didn't find any other new information from Google, so the next place I decided to look was on a question and answer website. And boy, oh boy, was that a good idea. Because if I don't find 17 facts about Levi that I didn't previously know, I'm going to have to give away a whole year's worth of Crunchyroll to one of my subscribers. The first thing I found on this website is that Levi is not actually related to Mikasa. They are indeed both Ackermans, but here's the catch. Both Levi and Mikasa are so many generations down from the original Ackerman family that they may as well be two random people. Their only connection is that they are both descended from the same family many generations up. So, if you've always thought that Levi and Mikasa are relatives, yes, but not really. I also found out that Levi actually has an Ackerman bond with someone. We all know that Ackermans have somebody that they protect. For Mikasa, it's Eren. Until now, I didn't know that Erwin was the person Levi was protecting. I think the only reason I didn't notice this is because Mikasa is so in love with Eren that she's super extra about protecting him. She does things for Eren that a normal Ackerman wouldn't do for their host. While I was reading up on this fact, I noticed somebody mentioning the word OVAs. I googled that word and it led me to the official Levi Ackerman wiki. This is when I knew I hit the jackpot. They literally have a whole page full of Levi Ackerman facts, which will help me avoid having to give away almost $200 worth of Crunchyroll. Apparently, OVAs are bonus episodes that are released alongside seasons of an anime. 2 OVAs made up Levi's own prequel series called No Regrets. Unfortunately, it's only 2 episodes long, but the best part about this series is that it covers Levi's life before being a scout and explains how he became a scout. When Levi first joined the Scouts, he was incredibly disrespected because he originally grew up in the underground. If you don't know, the underground is a subterranean city located under the capital of Paradise Island. It's mostly inhabited by poor people, so the above-ground inhabitants of the walls look down on them. While Levi was looked down upon at first, his incredible fighting skills soon made him one of the most revered men on Paradise Island. Levi's official title in the Scouts is Squad Captain, but his subordinates just call him Captain. The problem is, the word for captain in Japanese is Haicho. But if you translate Haicho to English, the literal translation is Lance Corporal instead of Captain. Because of this, many fans wrongly think that Levi's a Lance Corporal. We all know what Levi's favorite hobby is. It's cleaning. Well, believe it or not, Levi thinks that Eren Yeager is the best cleaner. This might seem like a compliment, but Levi still thinks Eren is a horrible cleaner. Eren is just the best of the Scouts. I don't think anybody will ever live up to his cleaning standards. Levi loves drinking tea, but did you know that he only drinks plain tea because he can't afford to buy any sugar or milk? The only reason he's able to actually afford tea is because he spends the military's budget on it. One time, Erwin actually confronted him about spending the entire Scout budget on tea. Did you know that Levi's blood type is A? That seems like a completely random fact, but there's actually a reason for this. Japanese culture says that people with this blood type tend to be stubborn perfectionists who can be relied upon to get the job done. If this doesn't sound like Levi, I don't know what else does. Levi had a couple of friends before he became a Scout captain. In fact, Eren Yeager actually reminds him of a former gang member named Isabel. I didn't know who Isabel was, so I dug a bit deeper and discovered the coolest thing on the internet. You see, there's this person on the internet who translates all the special edition magazines of AOT from Japanese into English. One of the things she translated was a special edition of the Attack on Titan manga where a reporter from Paradise Island interviews Levi and Erwin. And this interview revealed something a bit odd about Levi. Apparently, Levi is such a neat freak that he knocked out Hanj and gave her a bath. I'm not going to lie, this is a bit weird. Hanj isn't the cleanest person in the world, so one day she was so smelly that Levi couldn't stand it anymore. In her own interview, Hanj says that all she remembers is being hit on the head and then waking up feeling freshly cleaned. And in case you're wondering, Levi got a bunch of the female scout members to help him wash Hanj, but they did something else that's absolutely crazy. They subscribed to the channel. Subscribe right now or I'll turn into Levi and give you a bath. I now know that Levi's a squad captain, but what I didn't know is that Levi's position is actually not supposed to exist. There is supposed to be a squad leader in the scouts, but Levi is specifically called a captain, not a squad leader. After Erwin was promoted to commander of the Survey Corps, he made a special role for Levi so that Levi would have a bit more flexibility. After browsing around a bit more, I found that this person on the internet had also translated a bunch of interviews with the creator of Attack on Titan. If it wasn't for these translations, a bunch of AOT secrets would be completely lost to fans who don't speak Japanese. The creator, Isayama, actually revealed that Levi's character was one of the first things he firmly decided on when he came up with the idea for Attack on Titan. Isayama didn't reveal why Levi was decided upon so early, but I'm sure there's an answer out there somewhere. Isayama also revealed that Levi is not the type of guy to sing. He's more likely to express himself with his quote body language. Does this mean Levi has really killer dance moves? I think we need a fan-made film of Levi just doing Fortnite dances. Haha. Believe it or not, there's one thing in life that Levi hates more than Titans. The creator of AOT revealed that this one thing is mold. Levi cannot stand mold and will spend hours cleaning out every corner of a house to make sure it is completely clean. And of course, he has a killer cleaning outfit too. I kinda already guessed this, but the creator revealed that Levi is really bad at speaking heart to heart. When he's trying to encourage his subordinates, he usually needs Hanj to translate what he's trying to say. And this makes sense. As a child, Levi grew up with no mother and was always fighting with other children. He probably never talked even once about his emotions when he was a child. But despite being bad with emotions, Levi apparently does have a true love. It's not Mikasa, and it's not Historia. It's actually somebody he's known for years. Hanj. Now, this has never been confirmed by the writer of AOT, but after reading a bunch of fan theories, this seems 99% likely. Should I make a video about it? While this romance between Levi and Hanj is just a fan theory, I did discover some of the craziest examples of foreshadowing in the anime. Click this video right here to see the craziest foreshadowing in AOT.